Hi guys, I'm a high rank support mate and I'm here to share some of the most important tips that I can give you as a support that will significantly help you win more games and rank up. Your role may be to support your team, but supporting your team doesn't always mean exclusively healing them. If you are able to contribute damage to your team, this can be significantly impactful. All supports can be excellent duelists, and it's by winning these 1v1s in which you can contribute more than just healing to your team. Consistently winning, or at least not losing these duels, will see your win rate significantly increase. However, remember that this isn't your main job within your team, and should not be your first priority. If you go to take a duel and your frontline needs heals, or your DPS needs peeling, and you're on the other side of the battlefield in a duel, you will most likely just lose the fight, no matter the outcome of the duel. So, remember, to only engage in duels as long as your team doesn't need you to do your own job, as you can help with theirs, but they cannot help with yours. This goes without saying, but just don't die. Like, it sounds so simple, but it does surprise me how difficult people find this to be. Your presence as a support alone is significant enough at the point it is better to do nothing than to do something and then die. Well, at least most of the time. There are a very few times where your life is worth trading for value. An example of a time you should void your life for value is getting an anti-nade into a 6-man grav where they are trancing. But in most scenarios, the sustain that you provide to your team is significant that you should never put yourself into a situation where you can get one-shot or picked off. In the early stages of the fight, you shouldn't even show your face. The second enemy DPS or tanks know your position, they will actively seek you out, and you will need to ensure that you're in an escapable position for your hero. These spots are different for all characters, but in general they are far enough distance away where you are undiveable and you are using natural cover to prevent long-range pickoffs from snipers. If you are in one of these safe spots, the enemy team has 3 options. Try to engage you, which will most likely hand them a lost fight. Engage your team and allow you to heal them the entire time, which provides your team with a favourable chance of winning, or they can just let you guys push on their attack and hold the ground for defense. This is related to the staying alive point, but you need to recognise when you cannot heal or save a teammate, and do not commit any resources or your life to save them. The most stereotypical case is the Plat Genji. You know, the one who is always on critical health in their backline and blames you not for healing them? Yeah, them. Well, if they want to go out and take damage where you cannot see or heal them, that's between themselves and the enemies. It isn't your problem. You cannot heal or support bad decisions or bad positionings. You are a support, not a miracle worker. So just remember that sometimes people are doomed, and it's not worth putting your life at risk for the chance of bailing them out. I cannot think of an ability on a support which is not extremely impactful in teamfights, so do not waste these abilities. They can either win you fights or save someone's life. Characters like Anna require her ability to stay alive and peel for herself, so by wasting these abilities, you are losing all your potential value and can very easily lose fights. Many dive tanks and DPS characters that want to kill you will respect your abilities. I know personally, the second that an Ana uses either of hers, I will instantly dive her and Winston, and most times she can't defend herself. So remember, don't waste these abilities and try to hold on to them to get the insane value that they can get mid-game. When playing a support, you need to know who you are prioritising heals for. A very common scenario is when I'm playing main healer like a BAP or an Ana, and I have a low HP sniper next to me, and my tanks are brawling with the other team's tanks. A DPS will often cry out for heals, but in most scenarios you should just ignore them. They are in no danger of dying, whereas your tank line is in direct danger, and you cannot afford to stop healing your front line just to top up a squishy sniper. The DPS characters might get a little mad, and well, that's nothing new. So, remember to prioritise healing on the targets that are in direct danger first, and then top off the safe teammates. I may make them wait a little longer before going back in, but at least everyone's still alive. A new feature that was recently added was a bunch of voice lines that you can add on to your voice wheel. This can be really helpful if you don't have a mic or don't want to use one. You can combine useful commands like I need assistance, or wait, or even my favourite, no. This allows those without a mic to communicate with their team, which will hopefully alert them if you need help, and hopefully someone will come and save you. I couldn't recommend this high enough to players who play ranked, as communication is one of the 3 most important concepts in Overwatch, and by using these it will help you stay alive in more scenarios. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video or learned something new, why not leave a like and subscribe? Anyway, till next, see you then.
My phone lights up, but it's never you. I can't help but feel so lonely.